starting off with Hierophant. So that means doing something in a traditional, stable, conventional way. Wow, lots of major arcana. You've got Hierophant, High Priestess, and Star so far. Very stable energy, by the way, Sag. So July may be a very stabilizing month for you. Even if there is like emotional stuff that's coming to the surface to be released, I'm seeing that you open the month with this sort of focus on higher learning something new, maybe integrating prior lessons of something. Hierophant is about stability, conventionality, learning something in the spiritual realm, or graduating from a spiritual lesson. Sometimes this can be also focusing on a marriage, but it's definitely a card about learning and receiving new information. And also doing things in a conventional, traditional way. So that's really going to serve you this month. I see that there may be a way in which you're not being seen or recognized for who you are. This is Six of Wands in reverse. So Six of Wands speaks to success and victory and reputation and status. But in the reverse position, it's saying that you may not be successful with something if you keep secrets about something. This is High Priestess in reverse. And the low side of High Priestess is keeping secrets or information to yourself. It's not going to serve you, Sagittarius, if you know something and are not sharing it, like I'm just getting information for a patent or however that relates to you, that will cause this victory wreath to slide off of the wands there. So be careful that you're what I'm getting from these cards is just saying that being secretive does not lead to success. So, he's very open about where he's at, Hierophant is, and speaks the truth. If there's any sort of secrecy or keeping things to yourself, it may not lead to your success, Sag. It may cause you to fall off the horse. Or that I'm also seeing for some of you that it may be that you're not being recognized because of something that's being said, something that's in secret or something that was said privately. So I'd like to encourage you to just focus on this Star card, if that's the case. If you're feeling unsuccessful or unrecognized, or you're not experiencing victory or triumph in some area, the Star card is all about renewal. It's all about hope, keeping hope alive, and it's also about self-acceptance. So even if maybe you didn't achieve something that you wanted to, a goal, a benchmark, there's a certain achievement here that may have, you knew you weren't going to get this promotion, or you knew that there were things being said in private that led you to not be seen or recognized in a certain way. This card is about self-value and recognizing your worth without any trappings, without any social status or standing or definitions or titles. She's valuable just as she is, just as the star, the bird, the tree, the flower. So it's a real card of self-recognition and feeling renewed, feeling hopeful. So you guys are usually pretty happy-go-lucky and hopeful as it is, Sag. But if you experience any setbacks at the beginning of July, just try to do things conventionally and also know your own worth. That's really going to help you. It'll also help you be the survivor. This is Nine of Wands. This is the person who keeps getting knocked down but keeps getting back up. If this person falls off this horse, Nine of Wands is the guy who says, I don't care, I've gotten knocked off this horse so many times and I keep getting back up. That's why I'm the last one still standing. So this is a real card of survivorship. I usually call it my Cool Hand Luke card because it keeps getting knocked down and keeps getting back up. And it's sort of like saying, like, no matter what befalls you, if you keep a interminable spirit to you, you're going to be the last one standing. You're going to be the survivor in the situation. So I see that regardless if you experience any pitfalls, you will survive through this. You will have this sense of endurance and fortitude. There may be an air sign in the middle of the month that you're not seeing eye to eye with. This could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is Knight of Swords, and they're in the reverse. So this could just be someone who is being a little sharp or cutting with their words, they usually go in very quickly, and then, you know, they sort of like speak first and then think later. So they can be just like overly quick energy. So what it's also saying too is be careful of not wanting just quick results fast in the middle of the month. When Knight of Swords comes in, he comes in really fast. And this is saying you may want to just press pause and not undercut yourself in terms of your own survivorship. This is definitely saying don't look at things as like get rich quick schemes or anything that seems like it doesn't have a good, strong foundation underneath it. It's not going to lead you to a good future, or it's not a good way of planning things, because this is Three of Wands, which is the visionary card. And this is a card of having your ships come in. It's a card of planning your empire. And it's a card of creative visualization, of creating a vision of what you want and setting the ground for it. But I'm seeing that there may be someone, this could be you, Sag, or it could be an air sign or someone else, who wants to move really quickly in the middle of the month. And it doesn't seem like it's got a strong foundation. So I'm just going to say, if that comes to you, if something like that comes to you that appears to be going very quickly, or you want to push things forward very fast, be careful of that. Justice will prevail in the end. Justice takes time to make a decision, and she weighs the evidence on something. For some of you, this could be a legal victory. It's definitely a verdict being rendered, and she's doing it based on knowledge and information and having examined the truth of the matter. So if there's someone who's trying to like push something through quickly without thinking about it, or thinking about how it impacts others, justice will have her way in the end. It will become a just situation. It will become fair and right. Again, you could potentially be dealing with a Libra here. But I'm seeing, you know, with Star and with Justice here, there's hope for the future is what I'm seeing, especially with this month. Even if you're not experiencing the level of happiness and joy that you would like to, this is 10 of Cups in reverse, it's here for you. But in reverse, there's something that is causing your happiness to drain away. You can see in the reverse position, the rainbow is draining out. So what is challenging you, Sag, that is not allowing you to experience this full level of happiness that is showing up for you? Is it a doubt in your own capabilities to render the results that you would like? Magician is about personal power, and it's about having concentration and focus in one direction, laser-like concentration, so that you achieve the results that you want. And these two are very good cards together. This is sort of like saying, I can achieve whatever I want, and it provides me with an abundant amount of happiness. But in the reverse, it may be just you doubting yourself in terms of saying, you know, I'm not sure if I can do create what I want to create, and my happiness is draining away. Try to remove whatever level of fear, doubt, or resistance is there, Sag, because both of these cards are here for you. They want to, you know, you do have the capability, and this happiness is available to you. If you can remove whatever fear, doubt, or resistance you may have towards receiving it all, to getting that reward at the end of the rainbow. And this also speaks to relationships too. And then I see at the end of the month, it's going to benefit you to be flexible and adaptable. This is Two of Coins. And this is the person who is maybe tangling with a situation. For some of you, it may be choosing between two partners or two projects. It's the Juggler card, so it's like trying to juggle multiple things at once. But on the high side of this card, it means being flexible and adaptable, having a sense of humor about things, being able to change with the changing circumstances. And you, Sag, are mutable fire, so you're usually pretty good at doing this. And I'm going to say that's really going to serve you towards the end of the month, especially during that full moon in Aquarius, when we've got the total lunar eclipse, and it could bring about some really heavy, deep emotions. By you remaining light and flexible and adaptable and having a sense of humor about things, you're really going to serve yourself with that. Even if other people are challenging you, this is Seven of Wands, It means that if you can maintain your position, you're going to come out strong. I'm also seeing Magician reinforcing Seven of Wands here. Magician knows what he wants, and Seven of Wands is willing to defend it. So, with both of these in reverse, there is some challenge to you towards the end of the month to creating what you want and also standing up for it and saying, this is something I've earned. This is something I've fought for. This is something I'm willing to fight for. Both of these are about self-assertion. So allow yourself not only the flexibility towards the end of the month to adapt, but also to kind of like claim what it is that you've created and are willing to fight for to keep, Sag. If you're able to do that, you'll be able to keep this happiness and not let it drain away. So there's some interesting things going on. You do have a lot of major arcana cards here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them in your spread. So it could be like an intense month for you. I'm just going to say make sure that all of your foundations are solid, both with Hierophant in the upright position and then Three of Wands with Knight of Swords in reverse. It's not a time to rush forward on things without like crossing your T's and dotting your I's, without pouring that firm foundation of cement, because it may challenge you in terms of your confidence. It may challenge you in terms of your happiness. It's a better month to be flexible, adaptable, and to really work on just setting foundations. And things will go in a positive, just, fair manner.